If somehow the matters in healthcare can change, patients will be able to live longer. And how that can happen is either it really just gets hard on employees, or employees become aware of how important it is to be honest about the patient's results and everything that they see in patients' labs and results. I think it's very important. I think it's very important for there to be a big change in healthcare, because if somehow it can happen, then people will become sick, and I guess it can be a thing like to employees working in healthcare. They see it as a thing to be so ethical about things and go around the results and not be honest about it. But it's not good for people. So maybe it's not a big thing to them. That's because they are not being sick for days. And I've seen a lot where people go into doctors' offices coughing, and what else is in our throats? If there can't be a change, then a lot of people are going to be suffering. And all the cyber stalking going on is just going to keep killing people. It's going to keep killing people, hurting people, abusing of children, hurting children, and it's not going to be fair for us. It's not going to be fair for our children. It's not going to be fair for anybody that is being attacked. One thing that is very difficult to probably even get out as a word to make it illegal to call people schizophrenic and bipolar, I would say, because I feel like this cyber stalking issue has damaged a lot of people. First of all, they have snuck into people's houses. Second of all, they have put things in people's bodies. And these things are things that hurt the nerves. Nerves, everybody, not just your feelings. It controls the mind with the pain of what is caused on a nerve. And your brain just feels like it's forgotten everything it's been on. Alright, so it's a very sensitive feeling to have running in your feeling of your pain in your body, not on your mind. But if you're strong-minded, you understand that sometimes you just stay calm and you deal with it. But sometimes people are like egged on and it hurts people. So I say this also because being called schizophrenic is another thing. So I mean, I've not really been called that before, but I understand it, because how I started learning about cyber stalking was because I started learning about it from fraud because of my job. And then I started looking into it, and then I started noticing that sometimes you just hearing things, but it's just like they're not there, and you're just like pissed off, like, all right, where are you people talking from? But you never really understand that They're actually cyber stalking you with devices, and that's how they're talking to you. And then the other thing is that after I found that out, I went to the doctors, and then they told me I had the metal ball on my shoulder. So it's different things, yet it's cyber stalking. So I say that if I wouldn't have known this, I wouldn't have said it like this. So I would have just been like maybe losing my mind trying to get people to understand me. And let's put ourselves in shoes of people that are in the mental hospital. How do they feel? They are talking about things like, oh my gosh, what? And they're arguing with these cyber stalkers, but not knowing how they're arguing with them. Because usually I'd say that people just say, oh, it's just ghosts, oh, you're just hearing things, or it's just this, or it's just your emotions. That's a big one too, but people don't really say it like that. They'll just be like, wow, there's something wrong with her, or like she always gets mad, or she likes to argue, or he's just always mad. And it's a lot of things that try to just make it seem as if the people around you are the ones judging you and it's your fault. But from the point of view of the person, it is like there's something going on here and the person is scared, and then the outside is just like not understanding. And it's like that because these people that are in mental institutions, they are weak. The people that are not and that are seeing them, they're like, whoa, there's something going on with her. So there's a lot of judging going on, and then it just seems like these people being called these names don't get to ever get a word out because of the judging that is being put on them. I just think that it's kind of just stupid. You know, there's so many ways that you can help people, and it's like we were at a mall. I was very young, and there was people walking in the back of a special ed kid, and then my dad looks at him and he's like, he's like you. And I'm like, yeah. Why? Because those people, you don't know what is going on with them, and you don't even know how much they can have within them. So it's like we don't know what's going on, especially when we're young. Like, we don't know what's going on. So no matter what, we are like them. So I say, like, either way, those people can get helped. And I know it sounds like blah, 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 the bullshit of this whore over here. Oh my gosh, you're just gonna make it seem like you're just gonna sell a dream. Like, shut up, first of all, because literally there's such a big chance of getting your help to them, and it's so easy because there's so many people that needs jobs. And I think that one thing that is like the thing that I'd really like to do is just to, like, maybe curing isn't changing the way someone looks. Maybe it's just like, you know how people walk around as celebrities and they have a bunch of people on them? It's just like that many people on these kids, and all adults probably at times, also adults at times, because they grow into adults. And I just think it's so sad because most of them don't get to really live how they want to. And I think it's so stupid because I just feel like there's just so many ways that they can be helped. And I see some people that it seems like they've gone through type of therapy to get to a recovery stage where then they finally, like, but it's not recovery for them because they are born like that. They are born hurt. And it just, like, it gets me upset because it's not just cyber stalking and cyberbullying. It's actually literally cyberbullying within the cyber stalking, and then like they cyberbully, and then it's like they're cyber stalking, and then within that, these people that are pretending and hiding to not do what they're doing, they're bullying these people with their voice effects, just acting like they're not themselves, and that gets to people. So it just makes everything worse. It makes it more annoying to have to just like try to get back to where you were at. It just hurts people, and it annoys people, and it sets people back. It does. I just feel like there can be a way to help these people. Gosh, it just sucks so much because you just don't know who's a good person. You don't know who's a good person. You don't know if they're really gonna help you. You just never know because of how much manipulation is going on within how the cyber stalkers want everyone to believe them, and that there is no help for people, and that these people that are starting to catch on are just like alone on everything, and that nothing is really going on to be in the works of there being a change. There's just too much of their anger because of all the exposure that's going on, that they are trying hard to hurt people. And I don't know, it's kind of different because I guess like I just feel like the way that they want to hurt people is by manipulating everyone to just be like, it's not going on, well, you better not catch on to us. And I just think it's stupid, because like, why do you want to put things in a person's body, or why do you want to put things in a female's body part area, not just shoulder area, somewhere like private? Why do you want to do that and then cause the girl to feel pain continuously? Why do you want to put things in females and make them lose their embryos? Like, why do you want to help women not have children? Like, why do you want to just hurt women like that? Like, why do you want it to seem as if there's something going on with me and now there's something going on with my eye? Or like, why do you want to be better than everyone and have your people working for you, and you be the only person that just looks good to everybody, and in your heart you're not a good person? Like, why do you want to help people go into people's houses and put these things in people and children? Like, why do you want to help the cyber stalker males rape females that are at their homes just sleeping like regular females? Like, why do you want to help people go into people's houses while they're sleeping? There's a lot of types of likes that I am talking about, because I just want to know why you would want to put things in a person's body and then just hurt that person, and then continuously hurt them, and then make things happen to that person so that person can feel like that person is being tortured, and that person has to do everything that you say, while this person maybe just wants to live the life or kind of ignore you but catch on to you. And then this person is catching on to you, just try to act like nothing is going on, and you're not the person talking anymore, you're not the person cyber stalking. And then when it comes down to that person catching you, it's like, oh, like, I'm not doing that to her, I'm a good person. And then you're just like switching your moods now. It's like, you're literally the person with issues, and you're blaming normal people for feeling hurt and pain for how much damage that you and your employees at this cyberstalker headquarter place. Like, how many people are really doing all of this? Like, I don't understand how you could like put these things in people and then just like, it's just not real. Like, we're just supposed to be hearing ghosts. Come on now. Like, this whole entire thing is going to be a thing about why there hasn't been much honesty in healthcare facilities. And it started because I was reading a book for school, and I was just like, what the heck? Like, what I read was just something that just like, it broke my heart. Because all right, these people are 50, 60, 80 years old, and they are going through problems. They're old, and to these cyber stalkers, maybe they're ugly, and who cares about them? Yet it's so sad because the lady, you know, she's just experiencing health problems, and she calls the doctor. Doctors didn't get back to her till 5 p.m. It's morning when she calls her. She has to go to the ER. She's barely breathing. She ends up dying, and it's just like they want to ask, who is at fault? Like, come on now. I just think it's so stupid. Because females that are giving birth and that are losing their babies, they're at risk of dying. But it's stupid because these cyberstalkers are putting things in their stomach areas to make them lose their children. And next thing you know, it's like they're giving them health problems of breathing. I was sick for a month. I had this type of bump right here, and it's just like they found a metal ball in my shoulder. They found a metal ball in my stomach. What is this gonna be? You know, what's ultrasound gonna say? How am I gonna get these things out of me? Why am I hearing these stalkers talk so freaking loud, like louder than me almost? Like, why are they trying to talk in beneath my voice? It's just like, you know, they're just trying hard to just hide everything they're doing. And it sucks for people that have to experience this, because it's like these people that are working at healthcare facilities, when are they gonna start caring for people like they should? I can't even believe that they really don't even care for people. For how much things that can be in a person. How the F does this barely get found out? I go to the doctors after this. I have not gone to go get surgery because I'm so scared. They have not told me anything. Now I have to go back again because I'm getting pain again. But if there is this thing where when they found the ball in my stomach, it was like I was with my mom, and they told me and my mom together, and I was just like, Mom, I'm gonna have to get surgery. And then she says, well, can you wait? Like she was scared for me. And I was like, I didn't understand her there. But if I would have probably gotten taken out, I just look at it now, like, now is not like then. Now there's more exposure of these cyber stalkers and what they're doing. If I would have gotten taken out then, like, what would they have done to get that back inside of me? Like, they're just hurting people, manipulating every situation through a person's own being. And it's just messed up.